I don't think he was too woke. He was the exact opposite. You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke.
Up to all of y'all, thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully you click that like button as well. That helps the videos tremendously. If you don't think it does, then try me. Go ahead and hit that like button. If every last one of you hit this like button and then come back 3 hours later and look at the numbers, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But I want y'all to watch the whole video too. So we about to check out something from my main man, Benny Johnson. Y'all have been putting me on to Benny Johnson. He has some great content, phenomenal content. And all I'm seeing is that that Trump finally crushes Bud Light. Hopefully he don't get gonna run up off this joint, because guess what? I run the people that you might be talking about with Trump, they got some pull, bro.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
I can't seem to focus. I can't catch my breath, cause I am cold. I'm so cold. Cause everything I do just turns to shit.
Really, bruh? Oh my gracious. You know what woke is? Woke means you're a loser.
And everything I touch just turns to shit.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. The Bud Light catastrophe continues apace. We were waiting.
What's up, Benny?
For the
My man, Benny!
big daddy of them all to weigh in, and Trump finally has. Donald Trump slams Bud Light for pandering to the radical left. Ex-president says Anheuser-Busch knows that money does talk after Dylan Mulvaney ad campaign amid calls to defund woke leftist companies. Now, there have been reports that Donald Trump either owns Anheuser-Busch stock, or that Republican donors don't want Trump to weigh in. That hasn't really stopped Trump in the past, and Trump has now leveled the playing field against Bud Light. Trump slammed the makers of Bud Light for pandering to the radical left after it used an infamous transgender influencer to promote the popular beer. The former president derided the parent company, Anheuser-Busch, for hiring Dylan Mulvaney. This is, of course, creating an absolute slaughterhouse for that brand and that company, of the likes of which I don't think they'll ever recover from.
One thing I will say, man, some companies need to just take care of your core audience, man. Take care of the people who, like, if you have a brand, right, and then you got a customer base who keep your business afloat, take care of them, okay? Take care of them. Don't get greedy, believing that you're leaving money on the table. And please don't get all political thinking that you got to make some statement. You do not. You run a business. Your job is to make money and to serve the people who love your brand, your product, your service. Do just that. You ain't got to daggone serve a whole nother bunch of people just because you're leaving money on the table, or you feel like they need some attention. No, that's not your business. If you want to make a difference, you want to make a change. If you want to do any of that, like Michael Jackson, then go ahead and join a gang of people and sing We Are the World. I don't know. But at the end of the day, do not F up your business simply because you want to be woke. Being woke will get you broke fast, bro.
So writing on Truth Social, the real estate mogul praised a conservative author who recently called the ad campaign woke, clueless, incredibly dumb miscalculation. You can see the truth here. It's time to beat the radical left at their own game. Money does talk. Anheuser-Busch now understands that. Great book by Wayne Allen Root. And here's the book itself. Donald Trump has in the past said that everything woke turns to
Facts. It depends. If you're at the top of wokeness, let's say if you are in charge of an organization, let's call it Black Lives Matter, and you running the whole show, then you won't get paid. You're going to get paid, and all your friends, real friends, will get paid. But everyone else, nah, not so much.
Was woke? I don't think so. What do you think, Mike? Mike, was he woke? I don't think so. I don't think he was too woke. He was the exact opposite. You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke.
It means you're a loser. Y'all know that's a white term, right? And the only reason why I say that, I don't mean that disrespectfully. If you take that, if you're offended by me saying that, then so be it, man. You're soft and you don't belong on this channel anyway. Well, then the people that belong over here are people who are cool with having some daggone real talk and understanding that not everybody talk like you, not everybody think like you, but loser, I went my entire 45 years without calling anyone a loser, without being called a loser, and without hearing anyone get called a loser in my community, at my schools, none of that stuff. But on TV, the loser was in because it was the white folk that was saying it. And if black people are in those communities, then they use those terms as well. You know what I mean? That's just one of those slang terms that I guess, maybe it's not, maybe it's a suburban word. I don't know. Maybe it's a rural word or a country word that just so happens to be mostly white people in those areas. I don't know. But I did pick it up. I think it's absolutely hilarious.
Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Facts. Vote for somebody who's going to say what's right there on their mind, say that what's right there on their heart, and don't vote for people who are being daggone held away from the public so that you won't see how dumb they are, how demented they are, how they cannot, they don't have any control of their faculties.
And he's, of course, going after Anheuser-Busch. Now, the Anheuser-Busch company, the parent company of Bud Light, has now fired the ad agency, the third-party ad agency, it says, tied to the Dylan Mulvaney fiasco. Sources, but I'm not buying it. I got to tell you guys, I'm not buying it one little bit because, again, how do you get Dylan Mulvaney's face on a can? How do you do that? This is hard stuff. But the reporting is now that the Dylan Mulvaney ad agency, the agency that hired Dylan Mulvaney, being called a third-party ad agency, has now been fired by Budweiser and Bud Light.
That's right, what they damn get. And I wonder if Dylan Mulvaney actually wrote that in his log. You know, like in his log, he writes, well, I'm sorry, him, in her log. I got to say the pronoun right, guys. I know some people going to leave, man. I knew you. Listen, I listened to some Tim Dillon today, and Tim Dillon said something, because I really don't give a damn about the pronouns. I'm going to be honest with you. And it's not my hill that I'm willing to die on. I'm just going to be 100 with you. If I call you he and it's on accident, but you're actually a she that want to be a he, or you're a he that want to be a she, my bad. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but naturally I'm going to call you what you was naturally born as. But sometimes I might play the game, all right, just for respect's sake, okay? Because I know I'm not the type of person that want to mess things up, mess up a vibe. That's just not who I am. But where I was going with this is, I wonder if Dylan Mulvaney wrote in his log that on my 312th day of being a woman, I completely ruined Anheuser-Busch. I wonder if they did that. I got signed to Bud Light and I completely dismantled their. Maybe that was a plan all along. Maybe that was a plan all along. Maybe Dylan Mulvaney wants to ruin beer one company at a time. You ever thought about that?
Beer Giant is staying tight-lipped about the marketing firm's identity. Isn't that interesting? Oh, that is exceedingly convenient for the ad campaign and the damage control. The company's global CEO, Michael Dowcris, said this week he came out swinging at misinformation being spread about the extent of Bud Light's relationship with the influencer. We need to clarify facts that this was one camp, one influencer, one post, not a campaign.
It was a damn campaign. Like Benny Johnson just now said, if it was not a campaign, if it was only just one post, Dylan Mulvaney's face would not have been on the can, would not have been on the boxes, would not have been in a damn commercial on TV. This is a content creator. A skinny ass man who felt like, you know what? If I'm not getting no love over here, then guess what? I know how to get some love. I know what's popping right now. I'm going to go for mine. I'm going to do it. I'm going to document my days of turning into a woman. I'm going to talk like them. I'm going to be all prissy like them. When I do my videos, I'm going to be putting on makeup because that's what women do every single day. Women put on makeup every day, and they like to skip down the street in pink. In ponytails. That's what he like to do. He's playing games with y'all. Charlie Ab says, no, Van, it's him. People need to quit playing into these people's delusions. You got it. It's him.
They are now essentially telling the jittery distributors that they have cut ties with the ad agency, so this won't happen again. Anheuser-Busch has had to effectively pay people to keep using Bud Light. They are paying their distributors $500 a person to keep working for them. They're giving away free beer now, and we've shown you clips and footage of the beer being half price, essentially. And Anheuser-Busch says that misinformation, this same CEO says that misinformation is responsible for the Dylan Mulvaney partnership. Doesn't make really any sense.
No, it wasn't misinformation. It was greed. That's what it was. And one thing I will say also, I'm not gonna poo-poo on Anheuser-Busch for making these moves in order to get their company back going in the right direction. They made a misstep. They thought that this was something that they could do, that they can be social warriors at the same time, but how they messed up is they showed their hand. Because if you didn't stand for that crap, you wouldn't have showed your hand, but not realizing that your fan base don't really rock with that crap all like that. That was just dumb as hell. That whoever built this company, y'all just pooped on every single thing that they built. You didn't read the room correctly. Read the room, man. Y'all are $1 billion company. Don't ruin all of that because the new generation of the company lead with their feelings. Damn that. The new generation of the company, they need to grow the hell up. They need to have some proper tutelage. And y'all need to let them know, nah, we don't do that around here. But you need to catch it fast enough before it gets all out there. And next thing you know, it ruins the name of the company. So now they have to pay people to try it. People are going to forget about this. It's going to wash over. I know people stand by their morals and all this other stuff. But come on, bro. A lot of y'all like Anheuser-Busch. And some of y'all that's watching this video right now are sneaking and drinking it. Y'all just don't tell anybody. It's like black people who sneak and listen to R. Kelly. Some black people will never stop listening to R. Kelly, period. I don't give a damn how many people he accosted. R. Kelly was a musical genius, and a lot of black people are still going to listen to him. And a lot of black people are still going to sneak and watch Bill Cosby as well. And some white people and some conservatives, some people who don't rock with this trans or bi, LGBTQ, AIB type of stuff, they probably sneaking and drinking beer and telling you that they don't. At the end of the day, do what's best for you, but also try and understand the whole of a thing, okay? Anheuser-Busch is a company. It's a good company. It's been a good company. We wouldn't be talking about it right now if it weren't. It's just that new management is just caught up in a whirlwind of emotions right now. I mean, think about what's going on. Everybody can't handle things the way that you handle things. Some people give into the fads. Some people give into being bullied into doing business with certain people that they ordinarily wouldn't do business with. They made a mistake. A big mistake, and it's going to cost them a lot, but they're paying to get back in the game. They're going to pay vendors to put their stuff back out there. They know how to play the game. They're a successful company. They know what it took. They got to go back to boots on the ground type of stuff, hustle mode, no playoff mode. That's what they in. They got to get their people back, and I don't blame them. Go get your people back. Just don't do this dumb stuff again. All right, and also you need to show all your fan base that this wasn't just a whim. This is something that we really felt passionate about. It wasn't misinformation. It wasn't a misstep, and we hope that y'all can still rock with us. We do feel like this, that, and the other. You already jumped out there and got political, Anheuser-Busch. Don't lie to your people, though. That's not how you're gonna get them back. You keep lying to them, you're gonna keep losing them as fast as you did before. Facts. Some people don't even give a damn that you took that step. They just care. They just like, how can you poop on us like that? Like, we are your biggest money makers. Like, check with us and see if it's cool. Send us a survey or something. Don't just jump out there and put somebody on the face of your can and expect for me to bring a can up to my mouth and be about to drink it, and it got a daggone man on it that look like a woman. No, I ain't about to do that. You gotta do better. So this is what you do, Anheuser-Busch. You need to get some new cans that got women on them that's real busty, right? In bikinis. Listen, and make sure those bikinis got American flags on them, okay? Don't make it too trashy. but you make it sexy as hell and you keep doing it. Put American flag on the bikinis, put some sexy ass women on them cans, and get your daggone brand back popping the way it once was. And send me a little bit of commission once the money start to pick up a little bit, because I already know what's going to happen. It's going to get popping again. Trust me on that one.